Hi everyone, this is Ruthel Moreno, and today we will be discussing about the psychomotor domain. A holistic lesson requires the inclusion of all the three domains: cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Our focus for today is the psychomotor domain. Elizabeth Simpson built this taxonomy in 1972 on the work of Bloom and others. This domain is characterized by progressive levels of behaviors from observation to mastery of a physical skill. This domain includes utilizing motor skills and the ability to coordinate them. The psychomotor domain has various levels or subdomains. These includes perception, set, guided response, mechanism, complex overt response, adaptation, and origination. The first level is the perception or awareness. This involves the ability to detect and use sensory cues, such as nonverbal communication cues or information, to guide motor activity. Example: estimate where a ball will fall after it is thrown and then moving to the correct location to catch the ball. Adjusts heat of stove to correct temperature by smell and taste of food. Adjusts the height of the forks on a forklift by comparing where the forks are in relation to the pallet. The keywords that can be used when creating objectives for this level are the following: chooses, describes, detects, differentiates, distinguishes, identifies, isolates, relates, and selects. Later on, we will compare these levels. Set. It is a readiness to act upon a series of challenges to overcome them. These are mental, physical, and emotional sets or mindsets, dispositions, or preparatory adjustments of readiness that make one respond in a certain way to a situation. This refers to the first attempts at a physical skill, and it is also a trial and error coupled with a practice that lead to better performance. Examples: knows and acts upon a sequence of steps in a manufacturing process, recognize one's abilities and limitations, and shows desire to learn a new process. Keywords: begins, displays, explains, moves, proceeds, reacts, shows, states, volunteers. The third level, guided response. This includes imitation and trial and error and practice to achieve adequacy of performance. This also refers to early step in the development of the skill, involves overt behavioral act, and this actually involves a model, wherein the individual follows a model. This level includes the ability to imitate a displayed behavior or utilize a trial and error method to resolve a situation. Examples: performs a mathematical equation as demonstrated, follows instructions to build a model, responds hand signals of instructor while learning to operate a forklift. Keywords: copies, traces, follows, react, reproduce, response. Fourth level, mechanism or basic proficiency. This is the intermediate stage in learning a complex skill. This refers to learned responses which became habitual. Learner has some degree of confidence and proficiency in the performance of the act or movement. Examples: students are able to solve exams questions after they have confidently been able to answer some past questions. Use a personal computer, repair a leaking faucet, and drive a car, all with confidence and proficiency. Keywords: assembles, calibrates, constructs, dismantles, displays, fastens, fixes, grinds, heats, manipulates, measures, mends, mixes, organizes, and sketches. The next level is the complex overt response, which refers to the expert level. Here, the individual skillfully performs complex patterns of actions of movement. Proficiency is indicated by a quick, accurate, and highly coordinated performance, and this performance requires a minimum of energy. The skill has been attained and carried out smoothly and efficiently, and this level includes performing without hesitation and automatic performance. Examples: increased typing speed when using a computer, maneuvers a car into a tight parallel parking spot, operates a computer quickly and accurately, and displays competence while playing the piano. Keywords: assembles, builds, calibrates, constructs, dismantles, displays, fastens, fixes, grinds, heats, manipulates, measures, mends, mixes, organizes, sketches. Next level is adaptation. Here, skills are well developed. The individual can modify movement patterns to fit special requirements. Learned skills or movements can be modified or altered to meet special events or situations. Examples: a student who has learned various underlying theories is able to invent or make a working model using everyday materials, responds effectively to unexpected experiences, modifies instruction to meet the needs of learners, perform a task with a machine that is not originally intended to do. For example, the machine is not damaged and there is no danger in performing a new task, and you use this machine for other purposes. Keywords: adapts, alters, changes, rearranges, reorganizes, revises, varies. And the last level, origination. Here, an individual creates new movements or patterns of movements to fit a specific situation or problem. This level emphasizes creativity based upon highly developed skills. Example: constructs a new dance step, creates a new gymnastic routine. Keywords: arranges, builds, combines, composes, constructs, creates, designs, initiates, makes, and originates. Here we have the comparison of the levels. So when you say perception, this actually refers to the level wherein the individual senses cues or information that guide their motor activity. For set, the individual here is mentally, emotionally, and physically ready to act. So in perception, the person is just aware of the motor activity or the skill. In the set, the person is now ready to act or follow the skill. In guided response, or the third level, the individual now imitates or practices or tries to follow or imitate the steps in conducting or performing the particular skill or movement. In the fourth level, mechanism, the person now performs the act or the movement with increasing efficiency, confidence, and proficiency. In the next level, the complete overt response, the person now performs the action or the movement automatically, like an expert. In the next level, adaptation, the person now adapts the skill sets or tries to modify some of the steps in a particular movement or skill to meet a problem situation. While in the last level, organization, the person or the individual now tries to create a new pattern of movement or skill for a specific situation. So let's look at the examples. At the end of the activity, the learner must have, so we can construct our objective for the psychomotor like this. So for perception, at the end of the activity, the learner must have seen a dance video about a traditional dance, tinikling, and started tapping her legs to the music in the video. Tinikling is a traditional dance in the Philippines. So when a person or an individual sees a dance video of tinikling and starts to tap her legs to the music of the video, then that's awareness or perception. The next level set, now the individual tries to stand up and follow the dance or the dancing position of the dancer in the video. So the person now is mentally, emotionally, and physically ready to follow the act. The third step is where the person tries to imitate the dance steps with the guidance of a tutor or instructor in the video. And for the next level mechanism, the individual now tries to execute the dance steps on her own with confidence and proficiency. So the movement here becomes automatic. And the next level, complex overt response, the person or individual performs the actions or the whole dance with perfection, like an expert. And the next level, adaptation, the individual now tries to revise some of the steps to suit, for example, a different music. And for the last level, the organization, now an individual tries to design a whole new dance with steps inspired from the learned tinikling dance. So here are the different examples of objectives for the different levels of psychomotor domain. So again, here are the levels from the lowest level, perception, to the highest level, origination. So remember, the learning targets or objectives are statements of what we want to observe in the behavior or performance of our students. In writing learning targets or objectives, we use action verbs or observable or measurable verbs which indicate explicitly what the learners must do in order to demonstrate their learning. We avoid verbs such as know, learn, or understand because they are vague and it is difficult to evaluate whether the learner have truly known, learned, or understood the concept or the lesson. So here are the references used in this video presentation. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if you like this video, kindly click the like or thumbs up button. You may also subscribe to my channel for more educational videos. Thank you and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.